this question is then, the question is 3 power 2x plus 1 minus 16, 3 power x plus 5 equal to 0. Okay, first kita spreadkan 3 power 2x plus 1 become 3 power 2x and 3 power 1 minus 16, 3 power x plus 5. 3 power x ni kita jadikan dia unknown.
Okay lah, boleh lah.
Okay, then this
But
become...
this one 3 power x. Kita let lah, kita let.
Okay. Then kita let u equal to 3 power x. So jadi macam ni. Then kita factorkan dia.
What is macam tu? Apa benda?
Quadratic form.
Ya, sampai.
Then kita factorkan, kita dapat u equal to 1 over 3 or u equal to 5. So kita kena jadikan u ni, jadikan 3 kuasa x balik. So kita sain balik 3 kuasa x equal to 1 over 3 and 3 kuasa x equal to 5. So untuk selesaikan ni, 1 over 3 kita jadikan 3 power negative 1. So x equal negative 1. Untuk soalan untuk yang ni, kita tak boleh selesaikan yang ni guna index. So kita kena guna log. So log 3 power x equal to log 5. So kita bawakan x dia ke depan, jadilah macam ni. So x equal to log 5 over log 3 or x equal to 1.465.
Semua dua-dua tengok Okay. So okay, very good.
So the given question is 3 log number 11, 3 log base 9x equals to bracket log base 3x bracket squared. So from here we can tell that the base is different, and what we need to do is to samakan the base. So Adriana samakan the base to log 3x. So log 3x power of 3 and then just log 3 power of 9, log 3 9, and then copy on the right hand side. Lepas tu from here we know that 9 is 3 to the power of 2. So just copy the right hand side again and then 2 ni bawa ke depan. So log 3 is equals to 1. So kita potong. So dapat 3 log x equals over 2 sama dengan ni. So from here we let u to log 3x and then we substitute u into this equation. So dapat ni, and then we turn this equation into quadratic form. Lepas tu we factorize, keluarkan u and copy to u minus 3, and then we get u equals to 0 or u equals to 3 over 2. And then from here we already get our u, we substitute back into our log 3x. So log 3x equals to 3 over 2 and log 3x equals to 0. And then ni bawa naik atas, so dia jadi power. So and we turn into the form of
base, from log to base.
From log to base.
Aku tak salah.
Okay. So 3 to the power of 3 over 2 and x equals to 1 because 3 kuasa kosong sama dengan 1.
Okay. So clear?
Yeah.
So number 12A, first we need to change this negative 1 to the same denominator with this. So become x plus 3 over x plus 3. Then same denominator we can sub together. Then form 2 minus x over x plus 3 less than or equals to 0. So we let 2 minus x greater or equals to 0 and x plus 3 greater than 0 as denominator cannot be 0. Then we simplify it and become x less than or equals to 2 and x greater than negative 3. Draw the number line. The part that have lines will become positive and no will become negative. So negative, positive, negative, positive, 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 negative, negative. Then we look at here. We need to find less than or equals to, so we need to use negative part. So the answer will be negative infinity till -3 union 2 until infinity.
2 included, right? Okay. So,
For question 12b, the given question is modulus 3x minus 2 over 2x plus 3 more than 2. So first we separate the modulus, and before we move the denominator to the right hand side, we must write this: 2x plus 3 cannot equal to 0, so x is not equal to -3 over 2. So we square both sides, then we get this inequalities.
what we call that one? Quadratic
Equation. Then we factorize quadratic inequalities. Then we factorize to get the value of x. Then we use the graphical method. Draw the 3 empty circles because it is less than. So we shape below the x-axis. Then we get this final answer: negative x to negative 3 over 2 union negative 3 over 2.
Why negative 3 over 2 x squared? Negative 3 over 2 x squared.
That's right.
Negative 3 over 2 x squared. Why? Because of?
X.
The actual is ratio, right? Kan ratio, right? Make sure. Ratio and kena exclude. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
The question given is cert 6x.
13A.
Okay, this question is 13a. The question given is cert 6x plus 1 minus cert x equals to 3. So first thing, we have to eliminate the cert by squarekan both sides. And we'll get this and rearrange semua kan dapat macam ni. We still have the cert, so we have to squarekan both sides again sampai dapat quadratic form. And then rearrange sampai dapat paling simplest form. And then we just have to press the calculator to get the value for x, which is x equals to 4 or x equals to 16 over 25. And then we can check the values by substitute both values into the equation, and we will see that x equals to 4 yang sesuai dengan yang ni. And we can ignore the value of x equals to 16 over 25. Therefore, the final answer is x equals to 4.
So question is 2 over x plus
13B.
13b. The question is 2 over x plus 1 less than x over x plus 3. So first we move the x over x plus 3 to the left, and so we get 2 over x plus 1 minus x over x plus 3 less than 0. And now we make the denominators the same, so 2 times x plus 3 minus x times x plus 1, and divide x plus 1 times x plus 3. So we get 2x plus 6 minus x squared minus x divide x plus 1 times x plus 3. Then we will get negative x squared plus x plus 6 on the up, and we factorize the negative one out. Then we bring the negative one to the right, and so we change the sign. So now we factorize this quadratic equation, and we get x minus 3 times x plus 1 divide x plus 1 times x plus 3 greater than 0. So now let x minus 3 greater than 0, x plus 2 greater than 0, x plus 1 greater than 0, x plus 3 greater than 0, and we get x greater than 3, x greater than negative 2, x greater than negative 1, and x greater than negative 3. So now we draw the number line: x greater than 3, and this one x greater than negative 2, x greater than negative 1, and this one x greater than negative 3. And the region above the line will be positive, so the first side will be positive, 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 and we get positive. And the second part will be negative, positive, 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 and will be negative. The third part will be negative, positive, negative, positive, will be positive, and the 4 part will be negative, 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 positive, and we'll get negative, and the last part is all negative, and we'll get positive. And question 1 greater than, and we see here greater than 0, so we get the positive, we take the positive part, these 3 part, and
This bullet then for the positive.
so we take these 3 part, and we get the solution set is x less than negative 3, and x is between negative 2 and negative 1, or x is greater than 3.
Okay. Very good.
So question 14a. So the question is this one. So we need to find x. So first we need to this 25 we need to change to 5 power of 2. Then we change. Then we separate this one. Okay, this one separate. Then this one copy back, and then this one 2 times 1 over 2x, we got x, and then we need to let 5x equal to m. Then we put the m, just substitute lah, 3m squared plus 25m equals to 200. Then we into this quadratic form. Then we got 5m equals to 5 and m equals to negative 40 over 3. Then we ignore this one and just take this one. So we take this back. 5x equals to 5 power of 1, which is x equals to 1.
Yes. Okay, very good.
So for question 14b, the question wants us to solve x plus 4 is less than x squared plus x and is less than 12. So first of all, we separate these inequalities into x plus 4 is less than x squared plus x and x squared plus x is less than 12. So we solve it one by one. So for this one, we rearrange it into the quadratic form, which is x squared minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Then we factorize. Then we represent it in the quadratic graph. So because it is greater than or equal to 0, so we take the upper part of the graph, and these two is included. And for the next inequality, x squared plus x is less than 12. Same, change to quadratic form and then factorize, and then we sketch graph. And because it's less than 0, so we take the lower part of the graph, and then we represent these two in the number line. So because it is n, so we take the region that it intersects. So this will be the answer, the interval.
Very
Hello everyone. So the question give log 2 to x
question A.
equals to 2 log 4 x plus 4. So you know that here we can turn it into x plus 4 power of 2. So based on the rules, we can do log 2 x plus 4 square over log 2 4. So I already did this. So we will get log 2 x square plus 8x plus 16 over log 2 power of 2. So we know that log 2 4 is equal to 2. So we can bring it over here. So we become like this. Log 2 to x square equals to log 2 x square plus 8x plus 16. Okay, so we compare it, become 4x square equals to x square plus 8x plus 16. Okay, so we bring it over here. We will get 3x square minus 8x minus 16 equal to 0. So we factorize it, it will become x minus 4 multiply 3x plus 4. So since log we cannot use negative one, So we ignore the negative value. So we choose the positive one. So S equals to 4. Alright.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. For question 15B, the question asks for 2 modulus x minus 3 over 2x minus 1 modulus greater than or equal to 1. From this, we bring the 2 over here, and we got 1 over 2. And from this, before we move the 2x minus 1 to this side, we need to write this one. 2x minus 1 is not equal to 0. So x not equal to 1 over 2.
Not equal to 0. What happened when equal to 0?
We will got undefined.
Undefined kan? Undefined. Okay.
After we bring this term to this side, we square both sides, and we will got x minus 3 times x minus 3 greater than or more 1 over 4, 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. We solve the equation, expand the equation, and we get this quadratic equation: x square minus 6x plus 9 greater than or equal x square minus x plus 1 over 4. And from this, we bring this all equation to the left side, and we get negative 5x plus 35 over 4 greater than or equal 0. And we find that value of x because of the value we divide with the negative value. The sign of this symbol we change to less than or equal 7 over 4, and we draw the number line. We draw this number 7 over 4 dengan 1 over 2, because we know that 1x is not equal to 1 over 2 kan. So we just draw the number, and we will get x is less than 7 over 4, and we need to draw this point, exclude, and we will got negative infinite 1 over 2 union with 1 over 2 7 over 4 include.
Okay.
So for question 16, equation given is ln 2 power 4x minus 1 equals to ln 8 power x plus 5 plus log 2 16 power 1 minus 2x. So we put this ln 8 power x plus 5 to the left hand side, which means negative ln 8x plus 5. Then we know that 8 is equals to 2 power 3 and 16 equals to 2 power 4. So we change all the base into 2. Then will become ln 2 power 4x minus 1 minus ln 2 power 3x plus 15 equals to log 2 power 4 minus 8x. So we put this 4 minus 8x in front of log 2 will become this equation. And then we sum up this ln in front, and we know that minus is equals to divide. So 2 power 4x minus 1 divide by 2 power 3x plus 15 equals to 4 minus 8x, as log 2 will become 1. So from here, as in the same base, we can direct minus the below power form. So we become ln 2 power 4x minus 1 minus 3x and minus 15 equals to 4 minus 8x. So do this will form this ln 2 power x minus 16. So we put this x minus 16 in front of ln 2, and then we times it 1 by 1 with this ln 2 will become x ln 2 minus 16 ln 2 equals to 4 minus 8x. Then we put the same x together, and then this 16 ln 2 we put it at right hand side will form this equation. And then we sub out the x and bracket times 1 ln 2 plus 8 equals to 4 plus 16 ln 2. As we're going to find what is x, so we just put these times, go to right hand side, which equals to divide. So x equals to 4 plus 16 ln 2 divided by ln 2 plus 8. So this is the final answer.
Doctor, so the question given, determine the solution set of the following inequalities. So the question given 4x over 4 minus x is more and equal to 6. Since we can bring 4 minus x to the right side, so we bring it 6 to the left side. So it will become like this. So since 6 is singular number, we can bring it into this. So it will become 4x minus 24 plus 6x over 4 minus x more and equal to 0. So it will become 10x minus 24 over 4 minus x more and equal to 0. So we let 10x minus 24 more and equals to 0 and 4 minus x more than 0. So 10x is more and equal to 24, x is more and equal to 12 over 5, since we can divide by 2. So based on so 4 minus x is more than 0, negative x is more than negative 4, x is less than 4 since we divide it by negative 1. So based on these two equations, we can draw it like this. So x is more and equal to 12 over 5. So we darken the dot and draw to the right side. And x is less than 4, so we just dot it, not darken it, and then draw it to the left side. So since the question asks you need to find the positive side, so this is negative, positive, so we become the negative side. This is positive, positive, so it will become the positive side. This is positive, negative, so it will become the negative side. So since the question wants the more, so it become, we need to find the positive one. So we need just draw a shape over here. So
Okay, for this question, to get rid of modulus, squaring both sides. Okay, then get this one, x minus 6 square less than 9 times x minus 2 square. Expand this bracket and also this bracket. Make sure this is 9. Okay? 3 squared is equal to 9. Then get this inequalities, quadratic inequalities. Expand 9 times x squared minus 9 times negative 4x, plus 9 times 36. Then simplify, you get quadratic 8x squared minus 24x more than 0. Okay, simplify, bring to one side, simplify, then get this. Okay, then quadratic factorize. 8x times x minus 3 more than 0. This is critical value, x equals 0 or x equals 3. Quadratic using the graphical method, smiley graph. Okay, and then check, we want this part, okay, this expression more than 0. So you want this part, okay, check the region. So the answer is from negative infinity to 0, that is around bracket, not included, union 3 to infinity. Or you can leave answer in set solution x less than 0 or x more than 3. Okay. and